I moved into my dream house, but I feel depressed. It's a story from someone I came to know. And I want to know the truth. Why do you feel depressed? Even after buying your dream house, or perhaps for you, your dream car, finding your dream wife or husband, or even a private jet or yacht. You have it, and now you feel depressed after a few days or weeks. How? Why is this? Isn't it interesting you link the two together? You're asking, I feel depressed after I bought or after I got this or that. Seems like there's an implication in that. By the way, I want to know the truth here. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Jordan, did over $4.5 million in revenue, hired over 50 people. Only to find out that that's not what I'm looking for. I want to know the truth. So what's the truth here? By saying that, you imply that you would get the opposite feeling of depression, whatever you want to call it. Most people call it happiness, which is a total lie, by the way. But you imply that you would got happiness after buying your dream house. And now you feel lost because you believed in this illusion. You had a lot of belief in this illusion. Of course, because maybe you worked 10 years, maybe 15 years, maybe 5 years of your life to buy this thing, to get this thing. Now you have it. But over that time period, you believed it more and more. The belief strengthened. It's like almost like a tree. The roots grow deeper and deeper of that belief. And then now you have it, this happens. And maybe you don't see it yet, but could it be that you feel so bad? Because somewhere inside you, you have understood that your most important goal, this feeling you were always after and you believed to have after years of struggle and hard work, sacrifices. And now that you have it, it is not what you were thinking it was, and it just breaks, you break. And maybe you think you're the only one, because not a lot of people or nobody around you has achieved success, has achieved a similar amount of success. But a lot of successful people go through this, because a lot of people believe in this delayed result. So it is true that only now you can buy, you can afford the house, the car, the yacht, the jet. But subconsciously you thought something would change, you would feel better. But now in this very moment, you probably feel worse. And don't believe me, just ask yourself, do you feel better than 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago? And right now you have it all, or so you think. You have all the materialistic stuff, or you can buy it. It's just like playing with cheats, right? Any game you played when you were younger, you were able to get cheats mode on. It got boring very quickly. And you stop playing, right? And now you want to stop playing the game of life? Or could it be that you have been playing the wrong game the whole time? And that it is not so much the game you were playing, whether it's entrepreneurship, music career, whether it's building a successful business, achieving all the trophies as a professional athlete, performing on stage as an artist. It's not so much about that. It's not about the game. It's about the motive. It's about why you were playing it, how you were playing it. Let's say you were playing the game of business. You were playing it all the time for the end result, for the money and the things you can buy from it. I mean, not all the time, but this was somewhere inside your head. But now it's no longer interesting. It's no longer interesting, right? How can it be interesting if you already have seen, because that's what it appears to be, you have seen now, that how you played previous game will get you this, and this is not what you want. And now you're lost, you do not know what you want. I mean, you thought you had it all. You had these few days or even weeks of glory, almost feeling on top of the world, proud of yourself, after experiencing the big purchase. Have you forgotten how to play? I'm asking, I'm not suggesting. Think about it. What is it you're looking for as the sun comes out? Are you perhaps escaping from the depressing emptiness feeling you have right now? Or on some days, or on most days? But you can't seem to find something that lasts. I mean, maybe you're self-medicating, maybe you have tried drugs or psychedelic, but you do not want to go that way, do you? And maybe you are addicted to you don't like that too, do you? Maybe you gamble, and I can continue. Those are all chases for pleasure, and they are not bad. Gamble all you like, watch all you like, drink all you like. Just understand the consequences. Temporarily, they make you feel good, and that's not what you want, right? So then what now? You're in that new house, you bought that car, jet, yacht, but you feel depressed. Maybe, just maybe, you're very lucky. Why do I say that? Because you are in a very rare position, because you attained some freedom, not the freedom you look for, but the freedom that can provide the freedom to find what you look for. You got financial freedom. And this is maybe why you feel this way, or a factor why you feel this way. Because it often happens. So what is the truth? What is really the truth here? It's really difficult for me to tell your truth in your specific situation. But maybe you should not escape what you're feeling, when you're feeling it. Maybe you're afraid of the feeling. Maybe they even result in panic attacks. Or maybe the answer is not in escaping from it. Maybe not even in asking questions. Not even in doing things like anyone tells you around you to do. Go meditate. Go find a psychologist. Talk to someone. Talk to us. Talk to your family. Give us hugs. Hug every day and it will be alright. It's the healing process. It just takes time. But these haven't worked for you, did they? Only some temporary comfort. I say that with passion because it seems like nobody is seeing this. So do not believe me, just look at your past things you did. The things you did because others told you to do them, or you read them somewhere. And now this leaves you, what is there then? What can I do? What is the solution to make me feel better? Maybe you should stop escaping from it. Stop running away from the feeling. What does that mean? Right. That sounds vague. When you feel that way, and you ask why, where does it come from? And it's always so deep. It's not the first, second, third thing. Start digging. And you're in a very fortunate position if you really feel depressed. Because maybe for the first time in your life, you're really intrinsically motivated to find it. It's your biggest problem right now. So naturally, you want to solve it. But I can't do that for you in this video. You either do it yourself, by yourself. And if you don't, then doesn't that mean you just don't want it enough to stop? If you do want to work with me one-on-one, physically or virtually, you can send me an email. But I only work with people too. Money is not a problem. And we are serious. And if you really want to know a truth here, is that you hold the belief, probably. Make assumptions, but you probably hold the belief that others have the answers for you. Maybe I have the answers for you, that someone else has the answers for you. That you can find something online that will help you. There's some truth in other people can help you to find it, but only you can find the answers. That's why I only work with serious people. And the truth about your depression, or however you want to describe the feeling you do not like, and you have right now or on some days, the truth is that it is not found in a solution. You will not find a solution to the problem. You have solved it once you have understood the depression so deeply that you know what it means. The problem is not solved with a solution. The problem is solved when the problem is understood. So are you ready? Ready to be honest with yourself, open about this feeling? Are you ready to find total freedom? Or will you start your next climb? Will you repeat the same cycle in trying to escape this feeling, setting a new goal, keeping the illusion alive that will make you feel better once you have that? Or the journey to get there? It's not found in a journey, my friend. It's not found then on the mountaintop. It's found right now, before you even set one more step. If you were thinking this video would be practical, then you were proven wrong, or so it seems. I've not given you a next to-do that you won't do, or do for an ulterior motive. Perhaps the best way I can compare it to is the trees around me here. If you keep walking, trying to find a tree that can give you water, that can make you feel alive, you can keep walking. You won't find one. But you should not believe me when I tell you. You should not believe me when you meet me in the forest on your way to find a tree. Do not believe my words. Just look at the path behind you. Have you found one after all these years? That's all what needs to be said. If you want to work with me one-on-one, you can find my email below. And for everyone else, you can find my free work on my website. And you may watch this video next to learn more about the truth. Talk soon. And here's my poem about the essence of this video. In English, you say, I moved into my dream house, but I feel depressed. In poetry, I answer, money, cars, and fancy things don't bring the joy I thought they would bring. Chasing dreams that weren't my own left me feeling all alone. Years of work, a fortune spent to chase a promise never true. The roots of hope grew deep and strong, but hurt when the dream came true. Now lost in rooms of polished stone, I wonder what I'm living for. Happiness seems far away, perhaps behind some other golden door. Now I see the answer isn't found in things we buy or goals we chase, but in the quiet of our hearts, where bliss can find its place. So I sit with what I feel and dig until I find what's real. For in the depths of my heart, not my mind, true bliss I might just find.